EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready. They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. He'll manage only a couple. It was Odafe Owe to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 7. Throwing now is Rattler. The left side into the hands of Olave. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
That's good.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Ready? To throw, it's Rattler. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Down. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Ready. On third down, it's Rattler. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. On the return, it's Hill. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
So when we went to their practice earlier in the week, Mike, we saw them. They spent a lot of time with these RPO looks, and it looked a lot better in practice than it did right there, but they're going to come back to it. They have a lot of faith in that element of their offense.
This one complete downfield to Walker. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. It was Odafe Owe to make the play.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go play action here with Rattler. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Rattler now back to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
His kick is good.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go. Yo.
Hey, Ozzy. Hey, middle.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down. Again, it's Jackson. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Giving them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. Henry, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And he will get into the end zone. Justice Hill. Touchdown Ravens. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A play fake. Now, Rattler. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. Back deep for Olave. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Got it into the hands of Olave. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yellow, one. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Ready. Ready.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Blaster, stick. Grill green. Black blue. Black shot. Ready.
They're going for it. Here's Rattler. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Ready. Sit on.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That is left side and caught by the mouth. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fox. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Moving outside the pocket. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point is good, and the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Return it. Sit up. Ready. Sit up.
Off the play fake. Jackson forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they will finally run him down. A big play there for Baltimore. 39 yards.
I don't know if you saw it, Mike, but the coach on the sideline was actually trying to call a timeout before the ball was snapped. I think the offense recognized they had the matchup they wanted defensively and got it off before the coach could get his timeout called. There was confusion on the back end, both pre and post-snap. I think they were able to take advantage of that. Easy pitch and catch, wide open in the middle of the field.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They count. Take him down behind the line.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Sit up. Go. Sit up.
3rd and long for Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ready up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. They'll go play action here with Rattler. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
10 black. Ready.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right through. Right, cut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 45 blue striker. Set, go.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Rattler. He's got his man, that's Olave. Take this one in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints draw closer here. It's 21-14. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Sit on! Sit on! Ready! Finish it up! Middle. Sit up!
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
You change it. You. Sit up!
On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and long.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
Throwing Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Here's 1st and 10.
180. 180.
Yo.
Go. Shot.
4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shot. 180. Nice shot.
Here's Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9.
180. Sit hard. 180. Hey, report. Report. Return it.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Middle. Nice shot. 180. Hey. You are X. You.
Back to throw, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Here we go.
Rattler going to throw on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll check this down to the running back. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Ready.
To throw again is Rattler. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
Red, cycle.
Second down.
Red, yellow, stick, Madden.
To throw, it's Rattler. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Man, down the field, it's Olave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Drill, black, 95. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. Waiting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, set.
Here is 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Moves to 2nd and goal.
Here's Rattler. Flush to his right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
The Saints will line up for the
45.
two-point
Right. Go. Ready.
Now Rattler going to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Gets to the edge at the 30. Guarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
19-yard line.
Sit on.
We'll go again here with Henry. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Sit hard! 180! You are X.
Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.